of influencers.
For how long have you been together before you broke up?
We've been together for over 3.5 years.
Is it difficult to have a girlfriend while you're touring?
Yes, it is difficult to have a girlfriend while you're touring because you're always in a different time zone, mostly of the times, because I've been traveling Asia and United States a lot. So the moments that you have to interact with each other are like really briefly. So it's either when I go to bed, or it's either when I just landed, and then I have to do, like I said, interviews. You have to go to dinner. You have to really spend your time in that country with the people who booked you there or brought you over. So there's just there's like these short windows where you can have contact with your girlfriend and just make a phone call, and you're really tired. So and then you still have to figure out if she is able to pick up her phone because she's having her own life in the Netherlands. So it takes a lot of energy to have a relationships when you're touring around the world. Yeah.
She didn't come with you.
Sometimes, but I always compare it with you don't take your girlfriend to the office every day. Because for a lot of people, it looks like a lot of fun to hang out and be there. But if it's just you and your girlfriend, she has to accept that the things that you're doing over there, you're like coming in second. Because I don't have time to constantly be asking her, hey, what do you want to do? Or, hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay? Because you're doing interviews, you're having the dinner lunch. You have to be you have to talk with the promoters, you have to talk with people who booked you there and everybody else who's connected with that person. And there's not a lot of time to do fun stuff. It's not like we go there and then we go traveling and then we go to the shopping mall. It's not like that. It's just in and out, in and out, in and out.
So, did you also have a single life while you were touring?
No, never.
Never.
No. That's the thing that everybody thinks that you're doing, but you're actually not doing. Because what most people forget is that you still need to sleep. So as soon as you get out of the club, it's probably already 3 or 4 in the morning and your alarm goes at 7. And you don't want to get all wasted up into the next show because it takes a lot of like energy to be touring around the world.
So you're not one of those DJs who spends a lot of money on girls?
No, and to be fairly honest, I've the DJs that I know that I've seen up close, none of them do that. Like everybody is just touring around and we're just hanging out with each other, and then we go back to our own rooms, and then just the next morning you see each other again.
Is it a good life, the DJ life?
The DJ life is a really good life because you can do the thing that you really enjoy to do. It's the best feeling in the world when you're being on stage. And then I don't have a boss to work for, so I can schedule my own agenda. I can tell myself, hey, let's go in the studio from 2 until 3 at night or 4 or 5 in the morning and then go home. And there's nobody who's going to tell me like, hey, you have to be in the studio at 9 and then leave again at 5 or you don't get paid.
But you're assured that every month the money comes in?
You're not assured that every month the money comes in because there's like when you don't do shows, like I've not been doing shows for a couple of months now, that means that there's no money generated monthly. You can produce music and you can sell your music, so that's what you're working on, but all that money from royalties and stuff that comes in later, that comes like let's say in March and September, so you have to wait for it.
Can you tell us more about royalties? How does it work?
Royalties are money that you get from the music industry. You either release the track on your own name and then either you sell it to someone else, and if you sell it to someone else, it depends on the arrangement that you make. You can sell like for a flat fee, let's say let it be 100 euros or 500 euros or 1,000 or whatever, and then you make an arrangement with their management and their contracts that you say, let's say you get 5% of the royalties for as a producer, and let's say that the track gets played 1,000,000 times, a percentage, 5% of that percentage that normally goes to the artist comes back to you. That's how it works.
How many money do you want to make?
Never really thought about it. I just want to make enough money to pay the bills. That's the only thing that I really care about, and just to do music.
Do you already make enough money to pay the bills?
I do.
How much is that?
I'm not gonna tell how much it is. It's enough.
But are you motivated to make more money? Do you want to be rich, or?
I'm not like I see the producer side and doing this live as a business. So you're always thinking about how to get more revenue in the end and how to get the profit higher than it was last year. But it's not the thing that is always on my mind. The only thing that is on my mind is that I want to make that one track that everybody will know. That's the only thing that's on your mind, and the rest about money that comes in second. I've never met guys in my industry who are in it for the money. Everybody else is just making music, and then suddenly they got lucky, and then everybody wanted to work with them, and then they became rich. That's how it usually works.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.